It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
You feel? You good?
It's cool.
Okay, good. Boom. Let's go ahead and get into it. And boom. What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guy not chasing the dream. I'm your host, Maniacal, Menace. Kyle Smith said the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And today, goddammit, we got the barber, the entrepreneur, the father himself, the poet, man, the man of many monikers, man. Put y'all hands together for Rahim Zion. Boom. There it is.
Just like that. Okay, put it in.
Yeah, come on. Yeah,
Okay,
I've been at it for a minute.
Nah, for real. I
Yes,
see,
sir.
bro. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Come
For
on.
anybody that got their stuff together. And when people ask me like, what you do, the only thing that come to me is Renaissance.
Yeah. Okay.
Because whatever need to be done, I'm doing it like in real time. So I don't. So we can say the cutting hair. I opened up a dispensary. I had a trucking company. I've done a bunch of stuff just doing it, right?
Yeah. You
But-
fit the description of a trucker. You fit the description of somebody that got a big rig. Yeah.
Nah,
I can see it.
I fuck around. It was cool, but I had to come back and get my son though.
Yeah.
So that was
How is that? How is that like? Because you're out here. You're like a grade A hustler. Like you. How is that? And also raising your little one.
man.
Yeah.
So I know you probably can see it though. So it was like
Yeah.
trauma on my face for a second.
Yeah.
So my biggest fear is for my kids to go through what I went through. But I had to realize that will never happen.
Yeah.
That will never happen.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but not in totality. It will
Yeah.
never happen. So the thing about life, it's gonna send them through something to go through or to learn.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, I don't know, but I just try to prepare them with just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
In a social media world.
Right.
So I just try to be like, hey, bro, it's gonna be some stuff that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Why? Because I told you so. Like, because later on you're gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, get up, let's go run, let's go do this. Yeah, you don't want to do it, it's fine, but you're gonna do it. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, I'm in the midst. I got my little man. He's about to be 2 now. So like, but we're the things with what I'm dealing with and what I'm trying to accomplish in life, and I don't want my life to be so narcissistic to where I'm just thinking of myself.
Right.
But now that he's here, it's more of a grand scheme of things. Like, now I'm not doing this for me now. Like,
Right.
this is also for him.
Right,
Like,
right,
so
right.
the point of the dream chase is to accomplish something great that I can show him that I'm like, hey man, this can be done.
Right.
So this is one of the reasons why I continue this.
Right.
And I see you in the midst of all of that and the difficulties that we got to go through as artists and entrepreneurs and just people out here just trying to actually feed the community and be bigger and better than what our forefathers were before.
Right.
So like, how long have you been at this whole like, there's so many, because as soon as I came in, you was like, hey man, I'm gonna be doing this, and then I got this going on, and I got this. So how long has it been since your brain has been like, man, I just gotta get it?
Right. So let first of all, you asked me that question. It's before I get into that, you said something about your son.
Yeah.
And you said and I'm gonna get to the question.
Yeah.
But you said something about your son, and you said it's different now. It's a bigger scheme of things.
Yeah.
But in the midst of all that, like, you being your father and being his father and being who you are to your best ability,
Yes.
he could be right there.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of like what Toby did, bro. Like
Yes.
Toby say, man, if I can't bring my wife, my kid, bro, I'm not coming. And I'm on that. I'm like that.
Yeah.
But like, in this day and time, you have to create the space to say it's okay.
Yeah.
Bro, before this side, the other side, I had to paint it because it was all black because the kids come in.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, dispensary, barbershop, because I do charity, couldn't have basically whatever you got, bro. You doing bad, it's fine, bro. Come on, I got you. Because it's all about supporting each other. But I had the kids draw on the walls.
Okay.
Like, so it was like art everywhere. Though.
Yeah.
But it ended up being cool. I just had my nephews and my kid and my son, and I was like, man, you know what? Y'all just draw on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just draw on the wall. Just do it.
Right.
Why not?
Why not? Right. Yeah.
I said I haven't finished decorating anyway, so let's just go to work. Do your best shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go.
In my house we got that we got a little space for my child. My wife, she painted a section on his little bunk bed area that has it's like chalkboard now. So like you can take chalk and just go ahead and if you want to write on the wall, go ahead and write on the wall. Right. There's spots for him to like play and just have at it, like in his little room. And it's like
to be free.
Yeah,
it's like I can do whatever I want. Okay.
Right.
So you have to create those spaces because this is the thing. You have to teach them how to code switch to know, hey, this is what I created. This is why I created it.
Yeah.
And this is why I can do what I want to do and what I create. Now, until that time comes, I got to do what I got to do to get to where I'm going. Right. So, and this is just coming to me while we talking, but like, that's important. But I don't think it's just important to give them free range because they don't know no better.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right.
They just living. So why would you give, like, that's like going through life without a mentor. You're going to keep saying that didn't nobody help you, but really people did because you learning off the lives of everybody else.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like structured freedom, if so to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Giving them, hey, you give them the idea to say, hey, I can do this. Now, back to what you said. You asked me about how long have I been doing this? All my life. So that was my first response to that. But I have to give you a backstory. So, I have to give you a backstory. So, I've been cutting hair professionally since I was 21. With my license and everything, like 21, and now I'm 39.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time, but that's just professionally. Before that, I was cutting hair. I probably was cutting my homeboy's hair when I was like 13 and 14 and stuff like that. Cutting my shit, and they be like, "Damn, bro, your shit clean." Until I had to cut my shit off, but they were like, "Man, your shit clean." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did it." They like, "Hell nah." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." Then when I cut other people, I'm like, "Ooh, it's different." Damn, now I have to learn something because I learned it about me. Now I really have to get into it because
I can't fuck nobody else's head up.
Right. So, so I learned that and I got certified as an adult. Mm-hmm. You know, in the TDC or whatever, right? Yeah. Get certified as an adult, do like 5 years. That's why I came home and got my license and stuff like that. And when I got my license, I opened up a shop on MLK for a little bit. Then that's when I really seen how people really is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's where I'm from, like South Park. And I was just like, golly. But I'm with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I got on flip flops, bro.
Yeah. You comfortable?
That's
right
it.
now.
That's it. That's why I'm like, I'm with it, bro. But because we have got away from just being normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We let these titles, we let all this other stuff grab our sight, like grab our mental and tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing I seen when I was incarcerated, and I've been incarcerated a few times, so it's just what that is.
The life.
Right. But, but I was fighting through trauma, so I ain't, like I say, I ain't know what was going on. I'm just like, I thought that was normal to be like super hard and stuff like that.
Right.
So now I'm just kind of being like, not, some people say don't be vulnerable, but
no,
I just be vulnerable though.
I talk about it now. Like it's part of it's something that I'm trying to embrace more just because we wasn't brought up that way. We wasn't brought up, you better suck it up, be a man to be poo-poo. And as you know, so now as I'm older, I'm like, no, vulnerability is a thing. Like
it helps you elevate.
Yeah.
It helps you because it's like what you experience unlocks your DNA.
Right.
But if you keep blocking stuff without experiencing, you'll never get to the point of learning how to communicate. If you don't get on stage, you'll never get to the point of where you know what I'm saying. If it was meant for you to be a preacher, a pastor, or whatever it may be, or an activist, a motivation, whatever, you will never get there if you didn't take the steps to get there.
Right.
Like you get on stage, you take Toastmasters, you get the story from either watching other people or you live the story.
Yeah.
It might be better for you to live the story because your effect gonna be stronger.
Right. Yeah, that's basically where my art and my passion comes from living life. That's because me, I'm a comedian foremost. Like that's the first in first thing, and then poetry, and so it goes like that. But the way I write, it comes from living experiences, so it's always something from me. It's not, I'm not about to be in the same topic with people jumping on the bandwagon, or I'm about to talk about this, or I'm about to talk about that. Like, nah, I'm just gonna tell you what I know about my life, and usually that me just speaking is silly. So I continue that route instead of wanting to be fabricated like everybody else. It's so difficult because
a genuine laugh.
Yes. That's genuine. That's what I look for.
That's what you're looking for. Like
somebody that can relate, because it's like, oh, I go through that as well.
I needed that.
Yeah. This day and age with social media and everything, and everybody wanting to do what they see on social media just because, oh man, you can become famous and you can get all this money and whatnot, and it's like, that doesn't make you a genuine person.
AI run the world.
Oh, it is.
And if you run AI, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Man,
the takeover is serious, and it slowly people see, certain people see it, certain people are just like, fuck it, and but we've had movies that show us that
they was gonna do this a long time ago.
Yeah, so it's like,
but then
we know how to combat this.
But if you say that, now you're a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what bro, I'm just saying what's to come. You ever heard of David Icke?
No.
Bro. So I learned how to read when I was in prison.
Yeah.
Right? I done read so many books, bro.
Yeah.
But David Icke, conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
This dude was writing for like 25 years at the time I was reading, and said about before the AI, before all this stuff, he was like, yeah, this is what they doing. He used to call them archons. So people would get lost in his verbiage. He was just talking about, man, these archons, man, he was just giving them a title.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just a title. It's just, if he would have said, hey man, those bugaboos, I still knew what the fuck he was talking about, right? So he was like, they don't want you to have free will. They don't want you to create. They want you to create just enough so they can control it.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know that you can do anything. And he was like, even when you speak about the water, a lot of people talk about this, what I'm finna say about the speaking into the water. When you speak love, and then the crystals show different. When you freeze it, like if you speak love into a cup, speak love words or whatever, right? Frequency. Yeah. But I think it's more intent than anything, because sometimes fuck just feels so good. Like, I ain't lying, bro. Like when you just say that, sometimes you be like, fuck. You be like, I needed that.
Yeah.
Or you know what?
Carnal knowledge.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to say that. But I think it's the intent. But when you speak that, the vibrations and the frequency, whatever goes into the cup, and if you freeze it, the crystals are gonna be one way, and then if you take it and just yell into it, just yell into it, and you freeze that, the crystal's gonna be totally different because of the frequency. But when you look at it, the love frequencies, not from you just like saying it soft, because you can say it at the same tone, and everything. It's still gonna show. It showed up like snowflakes under the microscope.
Yeah.
Then when you looked at the other words, oh man, it was like bubbles.
Yeah.
It was like scrambled, you know what I mean? So
chaos.
Basically.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they were showing that water retains memory. Basically what it's saying. It holds that. Mm-hmm. So like stuff like that, bro. Like he talked about this years ago.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing new.
Right.
But everybody like, oh man, I'm conscious, man. I know this, I know that. Bro. This stuff been here.
How deep
just
is your
embrace it. Yeah, just embrace it, bro. Just embrace it. It don't have to be like, I know this, I know that. Just do it. Just be it. Just go.
Right.
Hell.
This is it. That's Yeah, I'm big into hallucinogenics, and you've kind of like broke all like I've had a huge trip one day, and you've kind of broke all that down into a matter of words to where it was like, oh, that's kind of how that should be explained. Like what I went through, I couldn't explain it myself.
Right.
So
right.
like you bringing this, and then you being like, man, this man been saying this. I'm like, well, hold on.
It's been going on.
Yeah, like
and he got it from somebody.
Yeah,
and they got it from, you know what I mean? So,
right. The world is a lot deeper and more spiritual than what you would assume, and it doesn't have to always be consumed from a book. Like my creativity, I tell people, like sometimes I don't understand where it comes from. Like I just know that I have an idea, and wherever this idea, as soon as that idea gets revved up, it starts to beef itself up. And like there's certain things there's words that I have thrown down in a poem to where I'm like, I don't even know if I know this word. I don't know where I don't know where I heard this word come from.
Know it goes here.
I know it goes here. It goes here. And then I'm like, well, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm correct about this word. And I Google it. I'm like, yo, all right, this is what it is. Then, and then
Let me make sure that means what it's supposed to.
Exactly.
I want to just say something.
It amazes the hell out of me. And I'm like, I don't, and it happens more often than not. And I'm like, I don't know where that comes from, but I like being tapped into it.
Right.
It feels great to be able to grow that way, to be able to understand that I have this creative knowledge that I can build something that somebody else can actually build on as well.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, bringing out the creativity that I do for somebody else. Be like, hey man, I would like to do that too. Be like,
no, for real.
Fuck yeah,
Let's
go
just
ahead.
do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Let's go. Like,
yeah.
Matter of fact, the best way to do it is get around people that do it. That's why I started just like really venturing out into poetry. It was time. I told my sister 15 years ago when we was at Sky Bar.
Yeah.
No, not Sky Bar. I don't know, the place on Sunday where we used to go with Seven or whatever. But I used to be like,
the Poetry Lounge?
Yeah, but not that one. It used to be around
Yeah.
it used to be Shadow Bar.
Okay.
Shadow Bar. It used to be a Shadow Bar. So when it was there, I was like, bro, my sister was like, you should write. And I'm like, yeah, if I could.
If I could,
I would. You know what I mean? She was like, nah, bro, you should do it. And I was like, yeah, if I could, I'd probably be good. So maybe I would. You know what I mean? Maybe I would later. So I don't know.
Yeah.
15 years later, and I just, accumulated and just got it in. But I want to tell you something about what you was just talking about, because this last time, which was, I did like 6 years, bro.
Gee.
Yeah, I did like 6 years behind some bullcorn. Like, just all over, like, just retarded stuff. Then I came home and got my license for a dispensary. I was like,
yeah,
bro, I was
blow
like,
your mind, right?
What world
is
am I
happening?
in?
Yeah,
I was just I'm driving, right? I'm in my hot shot. I'm driving. They say, well, you can get the permit for such and such. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm on my phone. I'm just driving. I'm on my phone. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do it. And I parked. I finished it. Months went by. I'm waiting for the email. My dumb. It instantly approves you. You don't have to wait. I'm thinking they're gonna send me something in the mail.
Yeah.
Everything's online. I don't know. I've been gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came home.
Yeah, almost a decade. That's
right. And then
life changes.
But while I was in there, I wasn't in there. They used to say, free world. I'd be like, bro, where are you at?
Where?
Like, where are we? You know what I'm saying? I wrote a song about it, but so I'm like, so what world are you in?
Yeah.
If that one is free, so are you insinuating that this is like locked up world? So I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because I'm outside the gate like always. So I'm playing like serial planner. But I had a dream, and my homeboy he does podcasts, Greatest American Alive. Check him out. Controversial. Check him out. Very interesting though, right? Very interesting.
Yeah.
That's my guy. He was there. He was like, bro, I would wake up. Mother homeboy said, man, I don't know what you drinking, that black tea with the peppermint, and then like you wake up and then you get to like writing, and I don't really know what's going on here, but keep it going, right? I wake up, it's something said Nubaru. I was like, FUBU? My mind, I'm like, FUBU, don't nobody wear that no more, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, bro. Like, come on, you tripping. Like, in my mind, I'm like, man, you tripping. They're like, no, stupid. Nubaru. So it's Nubaru. Wrote it down. Got a bunch of songs and poems and stuff and wrote it down. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do a video. And it's going to be about above polarities. And we're going to come like superheroes, like some Star Wars type stuff. And I'm just thinking, this is all the stuff. I'm just writing down, jotting down stuff. 2 or 3 years later, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go. I hadn't talked to nobody for like 4 years. So I'm like really ready to go. I'm like, man. Yeah, I wasn't talking to nobody. Like, I had like probably like 4 or 5 people that I would talk to.
Yeah.
Maybe. Everybody was like, what's wrong with bro? I'm like, bro, cool. He just don't talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Cause I'm living in my head, and I'm just ready to go. I'm like, man, man, if I showed you my notes, it's crazy. I got notes and stuff everywhere. I'm like, I'm ready to go. Sit. So anyway, later on down the line, I'm reading about Anuniism. I'm reading about Menphitology. I'm reading about Egypt. I'm reading about Kemet. I'm reading about Tamari. I'm reading about all this stuff, and I'm just like, and I look at, so the Egyptian gods, people think that, first of all, the word God means, in our terms, we say God as like creator, right? Mm-hmm. But where it derives from, what it's supposed to be, the R-U, the Ru, basically means cosmic force, feminine and masculine. So they had something called Netaru, supreme God or goddess, or together, the Ru.
Yeah.
Right? I'm learning this stuff, and I'm like, hold on. So I don't trip out yet, because I've been having dreams. I've been having dreams, and I've been writing this music. I've been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people, I just been telling people about it, but I don't really just know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
So I'm reading, and I'm like, okay, cool. So then I read about Ba. Ba is basically the individual. Yes, the individual spirit. Your individual spirit is Ba. Basically, where the word body comes from. It's individual. But then you have a thing called. So I was on a Christian unit in a like Christian program.
What? Oh, okay.
It was like a Christian unit at a Christian program, and I got crucified. That's a lot, right? I got crucified.
Actual crucifixion?
No. It's just they was like, man, there go Rahim. They didn't know what I was on. They was like, man, there go Rahim. He gon', oh man, this is the Muslim guy or this and that. We don't know. And I told him, I say, bro, I'm really. I had did a speech. I would do speeches, and then they were like, oh, that's what he wanted to talk about. Like you know what I mean? So when I did a speech, I told him, I say, man, at one point in my life, I was a Christian before I was a Muslim. Then another part of my life, I was a Muslim before I was Christian. And I say, and the best part of my life, I was spiritual. I didn't even know nothing about none of that stuff. I just was connected, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's where we need to be at.
Yeah.
Personally, for like peace wise, to get all the gibberish out the way.
Yeah.
Because, in just my opinion, I just think all that other stuff, those are just cultural things.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? We need to break that bridge, because it's a, and I can go into a spill about that.
I feel it.
Go into that, right?
Yeah, that's how I look at life. I'm like, man, all this religion and everything, I understand it, cool. Like, I've been Catholic, I've been non-denomination, I've been Presbyterian, I've been all of that. I've seen what Baptists do. I did that, the whole linear. I got homies that were thugs and now they're Rastafarian. You know, all
just
that
the whole thing.
The whole that to blow your mind. You know, and at one point he had hairpin triggers and shit. Fucking pistols with serial numbers knocked off, and then the next time he reading out the Bible, hitting Congo bongs and being like, you know, let's smoke this herb. I'm like, yo, hold on.
Yeah.
What is happening? You know?
But you know what that was for, though? Like, you seeing it, and by you being a comedian, and you by you putting these stories together, you should understand this when I say this. You were all that. Like you say, I was this, I was that.
Yeah.
And you are that and more.
Yeah.
It's just an experience.
Yeah.
That's it. We get so tied to these titles as if that's what we are. I'm the best Christian in the world. But then when you're not the best Christian in the world, the best Muslim in the world, and then it got to the point where I was on live. I was watching live last night. Phase 1, I fuck with guy. Phase 1, I fuck with guy. Like, he tough. He hard. Like, he ain't not trying to hear nothing. And then he got his ways though, and that's fine. Like we got our ways, but still stand on business.
Yeah,
stand on business because it's a part of your journey, right? And these dudes, they were arguing about basically who knew the most. The conscious community.
Oh Lord,
it's a religion within itself.
Yeah, it is.
So I just begged. I say, hey,
y'all can have.
So
it.
I said, let me see. So I'm finna see. I say, okay. I say, free Malachi York. You know, I'm throwing out some stuff out.
Yeah.
Because that's what they own. That's what they're supposed to be on.
Yeah.
But y'all arguing about who knows. I say, man, forget all that. Free Malachi York. I'm texting. Free Malachi York. So then the whole conversation changed. I say, oh. So then they start arguing about that. So then
trigger words.
Right. So so I'm like, so I threw something else out. I was like, I say, bro, y'all missing the point. And then he was like, this is the point. I'm like, I say, oh Lord. I say, okay, this is a contest on who knows the most.
Who knows the most.
I say, none of that matters. I say, if you cannot reach one, how can you teach one?
Yeah.
These are the words of Malachi. If people don't know who Malachi York is, you gotta know that you know, and you gotta get into it. And I would love to break it down, but I'm not gonna get into that. But the teachings that bro had and what he was getting into about oneness, that whole theory about oneness, oh, they don't want you to do that. I can guarantee you that, bro.
Everybody be one? What?
They say it, but see, this is because they don't understand how the breakdown of oneness is, right? So I always say, I got a thing that I say about self. Self is sentimental evaluation living filter. Sentimental evaluation living filter. That's what self is. Self is not selfish, it's selfless if you understand the mind of oneness.
Come on, poet.
Yes, well, this is like my own little it says in God we trust dispensary, right?
Yes.
That's finna change. It's in God we trust good on demand ministries.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's what I'm on. That's what I like to do. That's what I do. That's who I am. And I just make it work.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Work, right?
Like, yeah, like I like to look at things as me being a spiritual person. Like, and that's it. That's it's just because motherfuckers like, what spirit side you on? It's like, hey, I gotta be blood Crips stand. Yeah, man. Damn. I ain't gotta pick a side, man. This is just me right here. This is where I wallow at right here. This is my safe keepings. This is where I like to stay because I feel comfortable there. I don't like everybody has to. This is why we fighting over here, and this is why we fighting over there because you don't believe this because you don't. Well, why we gotta believe anything? Can I just be me though? Can I just be myself?
Man, dude told me, look, this is the craziest thing I ever heard. Dude walked up to me one day. He say, mind you, I was incarcerated, so it was just like the dumbest. I got stories. Boy, I got stories, bro. Because I'm just I used to write songs about people. I was like, they'll be like walking by and stuff, and I just be singing my songs.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, yeah, it's just for you, especially like chess. Yeah, like especially like chess players. Like I'll make songs. I'll be playing chess. 'Cause that's my thing. I'm like, it's just for you. Like I got stuff for days. But anyway, dude, tell me this. Dude say, you have to pick a side. I say, well, pick what? What are you talking about? He say, what you is, bro? Because you're gonna catch me. You'll catch me at a church, bro. I cut hair cuts for Christ. Like that's a nonprofit that I cut hair for. Because I feel like I have to show people how to live.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Bro, I thought you was conscious. I thought you was spiritual. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not like even with like I'm not gay or nothing. But guess what? If it's a gay dude, gay girl, whatever on side of the road need help, I'm gonna help them. I'm not gonna not help them because they gay. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It just don't even like register. This nigga say you gotta pick a side.
Pick a side.
They say you either gotta be a Christian or a Muslim. I was like, oh, that was the day I said, I don't really care about now one of them. Like it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, but
I'm cool though.
Now it's this. Like right, now it has to be this.
Because I'm having this same conversation for every group.
Yeah,
I'm having this conversation.
Oh, that's tiresome.
Right. So I'm talking to my Muslim brothers. It's still my brothers. These are my brothers. I'm talking to them. I'm just like, hey, it says don't argue with nobody. It says to each in the Quran say your closest this is what the Quran say. This is straight out the Quran. Just like people say straight out the Bible, it's straight out the Quran. Your closest friends and family are Christians and Sabians. This is said to the Muslims. It almost said just like that, but that ain't it. But it's close, right? Paraphrasing. It said this is a mess. Basically, this is a message to the Muslims. Your closest friends or closest family or your closest, brothers or whatever are Christians and Sabians. Sabians will be the conscious community. And so to say, and Sabians, whatever. Something like that. So with that being said, why do we have these Christian Muslim wars? Why are you so irritated because one lives a certain way? Like if someone comes, and it just kills me, somebody come with a hijab, we off the rip. We thinking terrorism. We thinking everything that America told us to think. When
programming,
these people are the most patient. It's like love.
Yeah.
It's two extremes on both ends. I really, really love this person, but you really, really, I can't stand your ass. I really don't like gang banging, but I really hate it. I hate it, bro. I'm talking about I hate it, but guess what? The people that I love are gang bangers.
Right.
That's what love is, though.
Yeah.
It's two extremes to me. It's two extremes on both sides. So, bro, it's the world we live in. It's the polarity we live in. It's the world we live in. So,
this is like the two extremes, like being raised and seeing what you see, and then now being able to see everything now. It's so crazy because, like, I put this as an example. I don't know if it fits for everything, but growing up, you always saw that, kids were born in a hospital. You had to be in a hospital.
Right.
You got to take this epidural. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You have to.
You got to.
You can't go nowhere else.
Shot.
Yes, and I'm like,
why?
Why does this? And then
what they was doing before they got the vaccine.
Right.
What y'all was
doctors
doing?
Were here. How was this happening?
What were we doing?
And so my wife, we went through hypnobirthing classes. So we had our child naturally in the kitchen.
I probably would have.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo. It is the most amazing thing ever. I was like, what I've learned, what the woman's body could do,
God.
and the glory of childbirth, and to be able to catch my son in the water in the kitchen like
Did
that.
he, like,
with my
shoot
hand.
out?
He didn't really shot out. He shot out
because you was I caught him.
It came out like if you waiting on a big poop to come out, and it finally just pushes through, and it's just like, oof, and it's like, oh, get him, and then he just bloop, come out the water, and I'm like, Simba that nigga, I was like yes, yeah, nah, sweating, y'all. I was like, oh, it felt so good, and then I was like, there was no EKG machine. There was no beeping. There was no, it was a tranquil moment.
And he's okay right now.
Oh, he's perfect. Fastest little man in there ever. I've never seen a child faster. Like oh my goodness. He runs so fast, like he stopped like Barney and Fred Flintstone with the feet. He is so fast. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my son.
Don't you start running.
Yeah, oh boy, trying to have him turn a corner. It's not happening. He's knocking the fridge over.
He's running straight through the wall.
I love him. Yeah, ever since he's came out, he's been screaming and just he is amazing. And nothing is like. The things that they say that, you need to have this, you need to have that. It was a sterile situation, and we had our doula there, and our midwife, and it's just to be able to immediately after that, I don't have to have them in no incubator or nothing like that. It was boom, skin on skin contact right after they wiped all the birth off them. I was like,
man.
Some placenta still right here. I'm like, ooh, look at this. It's interesting. I've never to say that was my first child. I didn't know. I'm
First
assuming
time.
That it's gonna be.
That's a high extreme though for your first child to for that to happen.
I don't know.
You don't know nothing else.
I don't know how. I don't know if I want. If I do have another child, if I want another process, I would.
That's what I'm saying. You don't. Yeah, that's what you know.
Right. Yeah. So for people to be like, you ain't go to the hospital? Nah. No.
But everybody goes to the hospital.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, why though? But you don't necessarily have to do that. And
bro, what you just said. Okay, so you remember Wendy Williams?
Yeah.
Right. So, like, with all her, like, I love her, right? But this is what I love though. Recently, they were saying that I seen her walking around. I was like, is this AI? In my mind, I'm like, is this AI? No, she went the natural route and went to Dr. Sabi's son, spent some months up there, weeks up there, got herself together. And I was like, this is what we need to be talking about. Like, because clearly I thought that was it. When I seen her a year ago, I thought that was it. I was like, man, ain't gonna be no more Wendy after this. It's a wrap in my mind. Right? Not trying to be mean, but I thought that was it.
Yeah.
So to see her walking around and can talk to you, she was like having interviews and stuff. Like, I'm good. We were good. I was like, forget who she was in the physical. That's another thing. We so caught up on physical, right? Like, so we'll take all those physical attributes and what she did and all this other stuff and how she lived, but not look at the struggle, the spiritual sport. Like, that had to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, like her life. But that's how I see things. I got like a gift for discernment. So I be seeing stuff and like my homeboy say, hey bro, don't know your mind like is like this. Yeah. Everybody's stuff don't go like that.
No.
He say, so you have to give people grace. And I'm like, I thought I was. He was like, no, bro. I say, well, I'm gonna give them grace, but it's they forgive me, give me grace, because this is how it's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. I don't mean no. Like when I was texting, I was like, I don't really know how this sound, but bro, don't make no noise coming in here. Just
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way I know how to put it.
I don't really. So
yeah. I mean, that's like when I say. Especially to creatives, people that are creative, they don't understand this. Like, we have a different mindset compared to other people.
We like superheroes.
Yeah, and those are the normies.
Like, we really the church. We really the church. Like everybody is the church. Your temple is the church. But by us being so genuine and like being so open, that's why I don't really like. You got some performers that can just put a story together, and I love it because I'm gonna be like, especially if they do it good. I'm just like,
I'm in it.
But to know, first of all, that's a talent in its own. But to know that you didn't go through that, I'm kind of like,
oh yeah,
right. but to know that you really went through it, I'm like, because I can see it. Yeah, I can see it, and to like and not to judge a book by its cover, but I can see it through your actions. I always say a person's actions accommodate their rationality. So when you see people working hard and good at their craft and this, it took work to get there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. It took a lot. Like, it took a lot, and I know it took a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I went, they broke crazy. Like, bro, like we in the hood, we hustling and stuff. They like, bro, why you dressed like that? Then 3 years later, they dressing like I was dressing. They like, yeah,
you was on to something.
Yeah. Because at one point, I never saw myself, wearing like jeans and a button up, bro. I used to be like, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fried out. I was just like, nah, that's too friendly. Like, that's too, like, you know what I'm saying? Being hard. Yeah. Then I realized I got in the mirror and started going out and stuff, and I was like, oh shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then it came with the loafers and the skinny jeans or slim cut jeans, whatever. And I'm just like, okay. But then it was some stuff I was just like, yeah, that's not for me. That's not like. But guess what?
Not my taste.
If it make you feel the way I feel when I first got introduced to, buttons up and jeans or whatever, I'm like, do your thing, nigga, that's you. Right. I like to see people happy. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to see that. Like, I just be watching. I'd be like, okay, good vibe. Soon as the vibe change, I'm out.
Yeah, my wife's into vintage. So, like, there's a lot of things that I get when we go vintage shopping. I'm like, yo, I can dig these bell bottoms, though.
What?
Yeah. Like,
he said vintage. I had to calculate. I be thrifting too.
Yeah. Oh, this is thrift right here,
bro. I love thrifting, bro. I be $20 in my pocket. I just be rolling.
Yeah. Macklemore had a thing. He had a thing going on. You know, even though we hate him so much, it's like you had a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that's. I'm frugal with it. If I find something that I like that I see, I'll thrift the fuck out. I'll thrift the hell out of it. But now it's just like, you know, whatever makes me feel comfortable is how I like to go about life. You know, I don't like to try to conform to anybody that, because people see, why you do this, why you do that. You know, because I got a poem that I say, because I'm not you. That's why. Like, why I gotta go out and do everything that everybody else say. Like, why I gotta be like this just because this is what people are doing. I'm not you though. Like, we've seen this. Now I'm 40, so I've seen the cycle of things come around again, and I know what I like. So I'm like, nah, this gonna come back around. Like, I've always was like ahead of the times of whatever I was doing. Like, before
you probably could read though. That's probably why. Like, if you can read, you see, because is activating something in your DNA that is releasing. It's like, oh, as you read, it's like, okay.
You see, the thing is, I can read. With me having the ADHD mind that I do have, I can't focus.
Right.
So reading is terrible for me. But like you said, you love stories.
You can do it more than one way, though.
I like to listen to people read.
I'm the same way, bro. I can listen. No, it ain't even.
You got a good story.
So I said like read, but like research.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole different monster, right? So that's how I was. Like, it took, bro.
I like that. If I get into researching,
my first full book, bro, I was so happy when I finished the first. It probably took me 2 weeks.
It is joyous.
Every day, I'm just like, bro, how many pages is this book?
Yeah.
I think it was like Coldest Winter Ever or something. Like, I was like, oh, hell yeah, like, I'm with it. So after that, then I was like, well, let me get some shorter books, because
you know, honestly, my first book was Hooked on Phonics, and I got through it. I got completely through it because my parents thought I had trouble with reading, and I was like, it's not that I got trouble with reading, it's just I can't focus on these words right here.
And then another thing about like dyslexia, like all these different things wasn't out when I was a kid, so I don't know if I know they used to look at me like, damn, bro, like, how is he so smart? Like, you know, I had to find a rhythm.
Ooh.
And so with dyslexic, and this is just me just speaking, this is not school or nothing, this is just life, which is the best thing to learn from. So as I start teaching myself how to read better, I realized that it was a rhythm. I took Toastmasters, so which forced me to start writing out my speeches and start structuring stuff more. And I'm like, oh, so it's not just reading, but it's just part of who I am. This is my rhythm. Yeah. This is my rhythm. So they like, bro, when you be speaking, it be sounding like, so I was like, man, yeah, until you asked me to read this gun in front of the thing. So then when I start reading in front of the podium and shit, I'm like, okay, come with this rhythm. Let's go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Da 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 da. Pause a little bit.
Yeah.
And then so when I hear about kids that have dyslexia and I see how the schools are treating them, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it to the T. The only thing I like is they let them listen to it. I like that. But they, especially our kids, I ask them, I say, hey man, what's up with these multiplications? Like, my child is here and like these multiplications was way down here, and then I have to take accountability for myself. So when I was incarcerated, I used to call my daughter. I ain't even talk about my daughter yet, but my daughter, I used to call my daughter all the time, talk to her. Well, whenever I could. I don't know. To me, it seemed like all the time because I just keep replaying it in my mind, right? But when I would get a response, or when, you know what I'm saying, because I would write, wouldn't get the responses that I wanted, but it was fine. But so when I did start talking to her and start like teaching her how to do multiplications over the phone, I was like, you already know how to do this, right? You already know how to do this. I was like, counting fives. She's like, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, you know your fives. Now you have to structure it. Take your fives and say 5, 10, 15. Okay, how many fingers you got? Oh, that's 3. So the 5 times 3 is what? Oh, it's 15. Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Count your 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 2 times 1 is what? 2, 4, 6. Okay, you know it. I say, now, let's do 3s. Let's do 4s. So as we growing, as we doing it, she would go to school like, yeah, I know my timetables. I'm talking to her on the phone. I'm my daddy. I'm talking my teacher tell her, what? Oh, she's like, yeah, my daddy showed me how to do it. They like, oh no, he doing it wrong. Hold on. What? Now, fast forward 2 years, 3 years later, when she's finna get ready to leave elementary, it's an issue. It's an issue for me. I'm like, we was talking about this, and you told them to tell me to stop teaching her how she was teaching. See, it's not conventional, but it works. Like, so we was talking about dyslexic. Some people say it's backwards. It's not that it's backwards. That's just how they mind work. She may need to go from get the 10s, get the 5s, get the 2s to get her confidence up to even approach the 3s, the 4s, the 8s.
Yeah.
And then find out it's an actual system that make the numbers work even better. But she's still using that energy from, oh, I already knew this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
It's confidence, right? So when they did that, and I was just like, so I'm thinking they substituted with something, right? No, the only thing they substituted with is she can't fail. I was like, you're not dyslexic. You've been reading books since you was 1. What are you talking about? Where's the dyslexic at? Because you can read.
Right.
Now, you may read too fast and miss the word.
Yeah.
Or your mind might say, hey, this was supposed to be in this blank.
Right.
Like as you reading, you like, well, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It ain't there. It's another word.
Yeah.
But in her mind, it's like, because she's reading too fast. She's ready to go to the next line. That's where the rhythm comes in. So it ain't that you dyslexic. Your mind is just too fast for the way they've been teaching, or it's just not for you. That's not for you. So why not teach the kids the way they understand versus built to ass on some shit that it's really, really hard for them.
Right.
And then they turn around and tell the parents that's been showing them the old school way on how to do the stuff that that's not the right way. And they get failed for that. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to give you a grade for getting it right.
Right. Still got the answer.
But look, you got the answer, and you prove that you got the answer this way. Now, I'm gonna give you a grade for this, even though it may be harder or it don't. But you don't fail them because they getting the right answer, and they wonder why the kids don't give a damn about school. You're not embracing it. You're not embracing, like we would say struggle, but it's not their struggle. You're not embracing who they are. That's who they is. And then they grow up to do music and poetry and become weird. So
Yeah, and don't even worry about math anymore.
right, and then get to the end of school and be like, well, I'm never gonna use this
At all. Yeah, it's so crazy.
It's crazy. So I just be like, hey, focus on what you want. Like my daughter, oh Lord, just love it. Shit. Just do hair if that's what you want to do. I'm gonna show you how to do it from scratch out the gate. Right now, if you want to lock in right now at 13, we can lock in right now. Business going and everything. Let's go.
Yeah.
As you go. So I let other young girls that were doing hair do my daughter hair so she can get an idea. Like, I can do this too. They don't have to ask nobody for money. I mean, a 13-year-old doing box braids, making $50, $30 a head. That's just saying. That's
boom.
just... You don't never got to worry about them.
Yes,
like,
sir.
And so I'm like, my thing is, don't let nobody. My thing is to my daughter is, don't let nobody have you like bird feed you. Like, if you want something, go get it. You ain't gotta wait on it.
That's beautiful.
Go get it, bro. Like, so I'm just, that's what we supposed to be doing. But that's not. Sometimes we shelter that from our kids and then be like, Like, so we'll hit one corner and be like tripping and shit, partying over there, and hit the corner like, let me straighten up for this kid, get it together, right? And it's like, and we do, you know, I do separate the two, and some things kids should be exposed to, and some things it just is what it is. But don't start like shielding who you is and start feeling like, damn, I'm tripping. Or I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing that. No, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now you have to convey to them the reality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just I'm grown and you a kid. No, it's a time and place for everything, and the place that you in is a kid's place. And as right now, I'm your parent, and the best way to teach them is just being that. Just be what you want them. You ain't gotta show them. Just be it. So when they do click and hit them, they gonna be like, "Well, my daddy always did this, or my mama always did this. My daddy, he don't eat meat. He still look young." How my teachers be like, you know what I'm saying? So that click, even though your kid may eat meat, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. I'm just later on in life they be like, oh, I see why my daddy don't eat meat, and I'm just not you know, no shade to the meat eaters. I'm just saying that's how it works. You don't have to whoop them or nothing like that. No, you just give them healthy habits by being a healthy habits.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit yeah.
Now all my shit ain't healthy, but that's the goal.
That's a beautiful goal, man.
I like the cuss.
That's a beautiful goal. Hey man, words is words. Words is words. However you get your inflections out, get them out.
Right.
It make you feel good. Man, this has been great. Let everybody know where they can follow you at, dude.
For sure. I gotta get better with that. So Rahim Zion, RAHIMZION on all platforms. I don't think it's no other Rahim Zion out there, so I'll be like the first. So
that's dope.
Yeah, right. Like I googled it and stuff. It's
that's
like
good.
Nowhere. So it's like cool. So basically I base everything off charity. In God We Trust Ministries. I mean, get with me. We can work it out. This particular space, my goal is to have intimate shows for people that want to get their art off the ground. So by being a ministry or nonprofit, contributions are welcome. Just get with me. We plan something out, and you can have like 20, 30 people at the most and make it happen.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
So, but right now we decorating and stuff. We getting it together, but that's pretty much. And also we're going to add a Sunday run every Sunday, 6 to like 8 or something like that. Hermit Park. I'll be there. Probably be there by myself. It's fine. But we're going to have a hood run. That's what we're going to do.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to do a hood run. It's about 6 miles or 3 miles or whatever. But we're going to run in Mecca. Mecca is 3rd Ward, you know, Emancipation Way. Everybody be partying it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. That's, man, let me know. Because I need to get back into running. And also, my little man, I told you, he be running. So
No, for sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I can't wait to start bringing them. Yeah. But yes, man, y'all know what this is, man. Tell me a joke, the guideline of chasing the dream. I've been your host of Maniacal, Menace. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And until next time, keep dreaming, jokers. Boo-boo.
Let's go.
All right.